All right, I'm starting with the very first program of function chapter, right? So that you people can get into know the basics of functions. Okay, I'm writing here heading functions. Oh God. Right now I'm going to make one simple program where I'll be printing the table of a number using the function concept. Okay, every function definition starts with the keyword def. First of all, you please revise with me. Okay, then you can type, or if you are more convenient, then type parallel to me. All the offline students, type the coding parallel to me. Where you have doubt, you can raise your hand. Okay, def, you can take any name of the function. I am taking the name table. In the bracket, you pass the parameter. I am passing n and colon. This statement is called function header. This statement is called function header. What function header includes? The keyword def, the name of the function, and parameters inside the brackets. It may or it may not have the parameter. The function definition, the function header may or may not include parameters. Okay, am I clear to all? Online class, am I clear to everyone? Now I enter in the function block, right? Here I'll be taking the loop for x in range starting from 1 going till 11. Why I am going till 11? I want to print table from the values 1 to 10. Like I want to print table of 5. Right from 5 ones are 5 till 5 tens are 50. Okay, fine. So I am running the loop till 11. Why 11? It will reach up till n minus 1. Upper limit is 11. It will go till upper limit minus 1. If I will take 10, it will go up till 9. Okay. So now creating the table in the table form. See here now. 5 ones are 5. Okay. 5 is in n. N is 5 or whichever number whose table you want to find. N is that number whose table you want to create. If I am creating table of 5, n variable will hold the value 5. So n variable comma table ka format recall karo. What is the format of the table? Number, multiply sign, then again number, then equal to, then result into 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. ये नंबर किसके अंदर आएंगे सारे? X के अंदर. This X, this looping variable, see here. Okay, equal to. Now how to find result? Multiply every value of X with the number. Multiply every value of X with the number. Okay. Now here you start the main function, the main coding. Execution always start from the main function. Right? Okay. So I have to input the number whose table you want to find. Int input, enter the number. Okay. सबसे पहले हमारी एग्जीक्यूशन यहां से शुरू होगी. इनपुट द नंबर. I have inputted n. Okay. Now see the step here. When the function will be executed, yes, 12th class, when this function will get executed, when we will call the function. Very good, very nice. Unless and until you are calling the function, it will not get executed. Got it? So how to call the function? Just the name of the function, and inside the bracket pass the argument. Inside the function pass the argument. Okay, I have question. The argument which is passed during the calling of the function is dash argument. Yes, actual argument. Who said the answer? Very good. The arguments which are passed at the time of definition of the function, formal parameters. Okay, actual and formal always have different name. True or false? True or false? False. Their name may be same or may not be same. Who is entering the class so late? 12th. Hey Pavan, 20 minutes late in the class. The name of actual and formal can be same or cannot be same. यहां पर मैंने n पास किया actual, यहां पर मैं दोबारा n पास कर सकता हूं, मैं चेंज भी कर सकता हूं. Okay, I am going to do one thing. Tell me whether I am correct or not. Let me see how much you have clear with the concept of functions. Directly I am passing the value while calling the function. Can I pass direct values during calling of the function? Tell me please. Yes, I can. I can. Okay. So shall I run it? Let me save this. I'm going to make one folder here and I'm going to give the name revision. Revision 12th. आप भी ऐसे बनाओ folder and fix your seats. Make one folder on your desktop, revision 12th, and save all the program that you will type in the lab in that folder. Table via function. Enter number 5. See, the table is generated. Is it clear, Udit, Manviya, Bhavneet? Concept is clear to you? Creating table program via function. Maulik, Sukhmani, Shailza, Anshita. Concept is clear to all of you? Bhumika, Lagan. Ishpuneet, concept is clear? Jasdev. Sia. Yes, offline students, is the concept clear? All right. So after this program, I'm going to create another program where I'll be finding the sum of even and odd numbers from 1 to 100. Okay. I'll be creating simple to complex programs, and all the programs I'll be doing via function concept. Right. So I'm going with the program number 2. Even, odd, sum via function. Okay, so I give the name of the function total. Okay, I'm giving the function name as total, right? Now here I have told you to find the sum of even and odd numbers from 1 to 100. So मेरी highest limit क्या होगी? 100. 100 भी अपने आप में even ही हो गया ना. Okay, so let n be my limit. ये देखो, enter the limit. Okay, so let n be my limit, right? Clear? Now I'll be going from 1 to n plus 1. अगर 101 तक जाऊंगा तो 100 तक रहूंगा ना. n is 100. 100 plus 1 is 101. Who is not clear with the concept? I have inputted the limit 100. n is 100. n मैंने as a parameter pass कर दिया. For loop के अंदर अगर मैं यहां पर n लिखूं, it will move till 99. If I write 101, then it will come to 100. That is why I did n plus 1. Radhika, am I clear? Why n plus 1 I have did? आप बेटा clear है आपको बच्चे? Now I have to find sum of even and odd. So for that I need to create two variables for calculating the sum and initializing them with 0. SE, sum of even 0, sum of odd 0. SE is the variable which will calculate the sum and it is initialized to 0 for the even numbers. SO is the variable which will calculate the sum for all odd numbers. I have a question. Why I have initialized them to 0? Why I have initialized them to 0? Yes, Manviya, unmute yourself, bache. Manviya, unmute yourself. Your voice is not audible to me, Manviya.
So that we can just sum is not affected. Sir, am I audible now?
You are not clearly audible, Manviya. Could you please speak louder, bache? Set your speaker first. Reset your speakers, bete. Is it done? Yes, now unmute yourself. You wait. Manviya.
Sir, am I audible now?
Yes, now you are audible.
Sir, so that the sum is not affected.
It should
Like
not have garbage value.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, it should not have garbage value. अगर मैं सम को 0 इनिशियलाइज ना करूं, जो मेरा पहला नंबर है, जैसे 1 है, 1 ऑड है, वो किसके साथ ऐड होगा? 3 तो बाद में आएगा ना. शुरू में 1 किसके साथ ऐड होगा? कोई बात नहीं, आप इधर आ जाइए, बट कीप अ डिस्टेंस प्लीज. So it has to be added with 0. Okay. Now put the condition here. If x में नंबर है सारे 1 से लेके 100 तक, मॉडुलस 2 equal to 0, it means number is even. Then SE equal to SE plus x. Else क्या होगा? S0 equal to SO plus x. Got it? And print the sum of even numbers SE sum of odd numbers, SO. Okay, am I clear? Yes, sir. Clear online class? Yes, online class. Is the concept clear? You can apply any other logic if you want, but it should be correct. Okay. All right. Enter the limit 100. See, sum of even numbers is 2550. Sum of odd number is 2500. Am I clear to all? You can check the coding once again. Any doubt? All right. Let us proceed to the third program. Okay, I am going with third program is factorial. Now here again you input the number whose factorial you want to find. Enter the number. Okay. जिस नंबर का आपको फैक्टोरियल निकालना है, input that number. Now factorial means one number multiply with its preceding number till 1. Why not 0? If you will multiply it with 0, the whole range will become 0. So we cannot multiply the number by 0. So that is why we'll be going up till 1. So I am giving the limit till 1. Okay. Just as you give some 0, we'll be giving one variable with the initial value 1. Okay. The for loop will remain same, starting from 1 till n plus 1. If n is 5, we will move till 6. Then it will 5 the factorial of 5. F equal to f into x. F is equal to f into x. What is f? What is f initially? 1. I solve here. F is 1. X is 1. F into x, 1 into 1. So f is 1. जो भी फाइनल वैल्यू आ रही है मैं f के अंदर दोबारा रीअसाइन कर रहा हूं. Then f is 1, updated value. X is 2. In the next stage, x will be 2. So it will be 2 into 1. F क्या हो जाएगा अपडेट होके? 2. In the next stage, f will be 2. What will be x? 3. It will be 2 into 3. What will be f? 6. In the next stage, f will be 6. X will be 4. It will become 6 into 4. F will be 24. In the next stage, f will be 24. X will be 5. It will be 24 into 5. F will be 120. Last stage, when f will be equal to 120, x will be 6. There the for loop will fail. There the for loop will fail. So you will have the final factorial of 5 as 120. Got it? So this will calculate the final value of f, and I am to print factorial equal to f. Got it? Am I clear to all? Five factorial is 120. Factorial is 120. Am I clear? Online class, am I clear with all the three programs? All right. Now I'm going to open one case study in front of you. Let us discuss that case study. It is in the CBSE site. One sample paper has been uploaded, so we can discuss the case study from there. Browser problem, new tab. Okay. CBSE. This is the CBSE site I have opened. Question bank, class 12th. Okay. Computer science. Yeah. Okay, let us discuss the very first case study. Rohit is a student of 12th class, is learning CSV file module in Python. During examination, he has been assigned an incomplete Python code to create a CSV file, student.csv. Help him in completing the code which creates the desired CSV file, comma separated value. Okay, this is the incomplete code. You are to complete the code here. Okay, okay. Identify the suitable code for blank space statement 1. Import dash. अगर हमें CSV फाइल क्रिएट करनी है, we are to import CSV module. We are to write CSV file in the blank, capital CSV, C part lower CSV, D part C capital CSV. According to you, which is the correct option? C part. C option is the correct one. CSV module. Okay. Identify the missing code for the blank space in line marked as statement 2. Okay. Statement 2. This is statement 2. Open. Here you will have file name. You are to write the data. Okay. So these are the options. School.csvw, student.csvw. What is W mode? What is R mode? Student.csv R mode, school.csv R mode. We have given the file name is there. File name might have been given student.csv. So our file name will be student.csv and W mode. That means we will have B option, suitable option. We'll be having B option as suitable option. File name, first parameter is file name. Second fill in the blank is mode. Since we are to write data in the file, we'll be taking W mode. All right. Choose the function name with the argument that should be used in the blank space of line marked as statement 3. Yeah. CSV dot writer bracket file handle. This is file handle. So which option is correct? C option is correct. Writer bracket FH. Writer bracket FH. Am I clear? Yes, online class. Am I clear with the 3 MCQs?